If you're over 60, you've likely tried the typical balance exercises. You've stood on one leg while holding the counter, you've walked heel to toe across the living room, and maybe you felt a little steadier for a moment. But then, when you're out in the real world, turning a corner in the grocery store or stepping off a curb, that familiar feeling of unsteadiness creeps back in. It's incredibly frustrating to put in the work and still live with that quiet fear of a stumble, that hesitation in your step. I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not failing the exercises. The exercises are failing you. The reason they don't create lasting change is that they are built on a myth. The myth is that balance is all about leg strength. While strength is important, it's only one small piece of the puzzle. True, reliable balance is a conversation between three critical systems in your body: the tiny nerves in your feet that feel the ground, your vestibular system in your inner ear that senses movement, and your vision that orients you in space. As we age, this conversation can get quiet. These systems go dormant from lack of use, and your brain's reaction time slows down. That's the real enemy. But what if there was a way to force this conversation to start again? To wake up those sleeping systems? That's what this video is all about. I am going to show you three slightly strange but incredibly effective exercises that do exactly that. They are designed not just to strengthen your muscles, but to retrain your brain. We will explore the simple science that makes them work so fast, and I will guide you step by step. All right, let's dive into our first strange exercise. This one might seem incredibly simple, almost too simple to work, but it targets the absolute foundation of your entire balance system: your feet. We often think of our feet as just solid blocks we stand on, but they are incredibly complex and intelligent structures, filled with tiny muscles called intrinsic muscles. Think of these muscles as a smart, adaptable foundation for your house. When they are active, they are constantly making tiny adjustments, gripping the ground, and sending rapid signals to your brain about the surface you're on. The problem is, after years of wearing supportive shoes and walking on flat, predictable surfaces, these muscles go to sleep. They become weak and lazy. When that happens, your brain loses its most direct source of information, and your entire body becomes less stable. This first exercise is designed to do one thing: wake those muscles up. Here's what you'll need: a sturdy chair to sit in, and a small, thin towel like a kitchen or hand towel. That's it. First, and this is crucial, make sure you are sitting comfortably in the chair with your back supported. We do this exercise seated to ensure complete safety and to isolate the muscles in the foot. Now, lay the towel flat on the floor in front of you. Place one foot, let's start with the right foot, flat on the end of the towel closest to you. Your heel and the ball of your foot should be firmly on the towel. Here is the entire movement. Keeping your heel planted on the floor, use only your toes to try and scrunch the towel, pulling it towards you. Imagine your toes are like little fingers, gripping and pulling the fabric. You'll notice the towel starts to bunch up under your foot. Do this slowly and with control. It's not a fast movement. It's a deliberate, gripping motion. Once you've bunched up the whole towel, use your toes to push it back out flat and start again. What should you feel? You might feel a slight cramping or a tired sensation in the arch of your foot. This is a very good sign. It means those dormant muscles are finally getting a workout. If you feel nothing at all, focus on pressing your toes down and really trying to grip the towel with purpose. What should you avoid? Avoid lifting your heel off the ground or using your whole leg to move the towel. The work must come entirely from your toes and the arch of your foot. Try to continue this for about 60 seconds on one foot, then switch to the other. Just 1 minute each day on each foot starts to reestablish that critical brain-to-foot connection. This simple action retrains your feet to actively support you, helping you grip the ground instinctively if you start to stumble, making you feel more secure on uneven ground, and building the very base of your balance from the ground up. Now for our second exercise. We've woken up the muscles in your feet, And now we are going to challenge your brain's reaction time. The real world isn't a flat, perfectly smooth floor. It's bumpy sidewalks, soft grass, or uneven carpets. This is where most stumbles happen, when your foot lands on a surface your brain wasn't expecting. This next exercise directly retrains your body to handle exactly that. It's called standing on a stability surface. Now, physical therapists use a special foam pad for this, but I know most of you don't have one at home, and that is perfectly fine. We are going to create our own. Simply take a bath towel and fold it over a few times until you have a thick, firm cushion. This will create just enough instability to challenge your system without being dangerous. Safety is number one here, so please listen carefully. Place your folded towel on the floor right next to a sturdy wall, a countertop, or the back of a heavy, stable chair. You must have something solid to hold on to. Here's how we begin. Hold on to your support with both hands. First, place the foot closest to the support onto the center of the towel. Get it settled. Then, bring the other foot onto the towel so your feet are about hip-width apart. Don't let go of the support yet. Take a moment to feel the unsteadiness. You will notice your feet and ankles immediately start moving and twitching. This is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of success. That is your nervous system waking up and trying to find your center of balance. When you feel ready, try taking one hand off the support. Keep the other one hovering right over it for safety. Your goal is simple. Stand as still as possible. Don't lock your knees. Keep them soft and slightly bent. Your eyes should be looking forward, not down at your feet. Your feet are going to be doing all the work. Let them. Allow your ankles to make those thousands of tiny corrections. This is your brain having an intense, rapid-fire conversation with the ground. What should you feel? A lot of work in your ankles and lower legs. You might feel wobbly, and that's the entire point. We are teaching your body to correct itself. What to avoid? Don't hold your breath. Breathe slowly and calmly. And never ever be more than an arm's length away from your support. Aim for 30 seconds to start. As you get more confident, you can work your way up to a minute. This isn't about being perfectly still. It's about letting your body learn to manage instability. Practicing this for just a minute a day will translate into huge gains in confidence when you're walking outside, giving you that automatic split-second stability you need to prevent a fall. We've woken up your feet and we've challenged your brain's reaction time. Now, for our final exercise, we are going to put it all together. This movement is the most advanced of the three because it combines single-leg balance with functional strength and neuromuscular control. This is the exercise that directly translates to real-world situations like getting up from a low couch, stepping over something on the floor, or catching yourself if you trip. It teaches your body to be strong and stable while in motion. Once again, safety is our top priority. Please perform this exercise standing next to a wall or a sturdy countertop. You will need the support, especially when you are first learning. We are going to learn this in stages. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, with your support on one side. Let's say the support is on your right. We'll start by balancing on our left leg. First, shift your weight slowly onto your left foot. Feel the ground beneath you. When you're ready, lift your right foot off the floor, bending the knee. Find your balance. Use your arms for support and keep a light touch on the counter. Don't grip it for dear life. It's there as a safety net. Your standing knee should be soft, not locked. Now for part 1, the shallow squat. While balancing on that left leg, slowly bend the knee and lower yourself just a few inches. It's not a deep squat. Think of it more like sitting back slightly. Your hips will go back and your chest will come slightly forward. Go only as far as you feel stable and comfortable. Then, push through your foot to straighten your leg and return to the starting single leg stance. Now for part 2, the heel raise. From that same single leg stance, I want you to push through the ball of your left foot and lift your heel off the ground, rising up onto your toes. Hold for just a second, feeling that calf muscle engage, and then lower your heel back down with control. Now we combine them. Balancing on your left leg, you will perform one shallow squat. Come back up and then immediately go into one heel raise. That is one repetition. A slow, controlled squat followed by a steady, controlled heel raise. What should you feel? You should feel the muscles in your thigh and glute working during the squat, and your calf muscle firing during the heel raise. You will feel your ankle working constantly to keep you stable. It's a full leg workout on one side. What to avoid? Do not let your knee cave inward. Try to keep it aligned with your foot. And most importantly, do not rush. Speed is the enemy of balance. This is about slow, deliberate control. Aim for 3 to 5 repetitions on one leg, then switch to the other. This exercise is powerful because it retrains your body's ability to manage your center of gravity while under load. It builds the exact kind of dynamic, reactive stability you need every single day. You've done it. You've learned the why behind true balance, and you've seen the how in 3 powerful science-backed exercises. We started by waking up the foundation of your body with the towel curls. Then, we recalibrated your brain's internal GPS by challenging it on an unstable surface. And finally, we put it all together, combining strength and control with the single-leg squat and heel raise. Each of these movements is a piece of the puzzle, designed to restart the critical conversation between your body and your brain. But the most important part of this entire video is what you do next. The real magic isn't in doing these exercises perfectly once, it's in doing them imperfectly but consistently every single day. Your body has an incredible ability to adapt and strengthen, no matter your age. All it asks for is a signal. These exercises are that signal. 5 minutes a day is all it takes to tell your body, I am not finished. I am rebuilding. Imagine yourself in a few weeks. Imagine walking across the lawn without that flicker of uncertainty. Imagine getting up in the middle of the night and feeling steady on your feet. Imagine playing with your grandkids without that quiet fear of a stumble. This is not a distant dream. It is the direct result of the small, consistent effort you put in starting today. You are not powerless. You are in control. Now, I want to hear from you. This is so important for our community. In the comments below, tell me, which of these 3 strange exercises are you going to start with first? There's no wrong answer. Just telling us your plan is a powerful first step. If this video was helpful, please do me a favor and share it with a friend or family member who you know is worried about their balance. You could make a profound difference in their life with one simple click. Finally, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. We are just getting started on this journey together. In the coming weeks, we'll be releasing a full follow-along routine of these exact exercises so you can just press play and move with me, as well as a special edition for those dealing with severe arthritis or neuropathy. You won't want to miss it. Remember, you are not defined by your age. You are defined by your actions. Stay strong, stay steady, and I will see you in the next video.